In that time, Haber is sort of a go-between and is negotiating.
He's trying to hold them together. He's the one who keeps seeing if maybe they can come to an accommodation. They both respect him.
But Haber's best efforts to save the Einsteins' marriage are a failure.
The decision to split is finally irrevocable, and Einstein says it's not going to happen.
Lacking enough money to support two households, Einstein makes Mileva a brazenly self-confident proposition.
He offers her a deal. He says to her, one of these days, one of my papers will win the Nobel Prize. If you give me a divorce, I'll give you the money. Now, this is an amazing sum of money. She could end up very wealthy, and she could move back to Zurich with the kids. He is sure he's going to get a Nobel Prize. Mileva's not quite sure. She's a scientist. She calculates the odds. She consults with Fritz Haber. She decides to take the bet. Mileva takes the two young boys, and Einstein accompanies her, along with Fritz Haber.
Einstein has to go to the train station, say goodbye to his boys.
And he starts crying. Haber's never seen him cry before.
This was a really quite devastating moment for him. And Haber was the man he was with, sort of holding him up through this moment.
Einstein has staked his children's future on winning the Nobel Prize, by no means a sure bet. He is dependent on Erwin Freundlich and William Campbell to bring him photos of the total solar eclipse so he can see how the stars seem to move. Shortly before saying goodbye to Mileva and the boys, Einstein has another farewell at the Berlin train station.
There is Freundlich with his two buddies about to leave Berlin. Einstein is there. He's very, very anxious.
Freundlich and two of his colleagues are lugging 4 astronomical cameras and cumbersome equipment on a long and treacherous journey.
They're going to take a train and go all the way to the Crimea in Russian territory.
Freundlich and Campbell hope to maximize their chances of good weather and good eclipse photographs by camping in different sites. Freundlich's party sets up in southeastern Crimea. Campbell locates near Kiev. They are both determined, despite the frightening and spreading rumors of a world war. Then the worst happens. On June 28, 1914, the Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria is assassinated. The German Kaiser declares war on Russia, and Einstein's eclipse expeditions are suddenly in jeopardy.
Einstein is really worried.
Einstein